So, with Derrick Rose recently retiring and getting his jersey hung up in the Bulls rafters, it made me wonder, do I think that Derrick Rose will make the Hall of Fame? In a career full of unfortunate injuries, legendary moments, loved by fans, and most importantly, what ifs? In today's video, we're going to dive in and see whether Derrick Rose has a case for making the most prestigious club you can make in your given sport. Remember to like and subscribe as I'm on my way to 100 subs. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Rose is a 6'3" point guard, drafted first overall in the 2008 draft class. People straight away noticed the crazy amount of speed and athleticism that Derrick Rose possesses. He had the ability to sprint down the court and dunk on 7-footers with ease. Rose was truly a one-of-a-kind NBA player. Like, yes, there have been many super athletic point guards in NBA history, such as John Wall and Russell Westbrook, but none of them have ever been on the level that Derrick Rose was on. Derrick then became one of the most loved NBA players during his rookie season because of the stats and overall explosive playstyle. Derrick Rose won the Rookie of the Year award, averaging 16.8 points per game, 3.9 rebounds per game, and 6.3 assists per game, making the playoffs of the 7th seed. In Rose's first playoffs, he unfortunately lost to the Celtics in 7 in the first round. He averaged 19.7 points, 6.2 rebounds, and 6.3 assists in the playoffs, which is pretty good for a first-timer. But if he wanted championships, he had to step it up. Now let's fast forward to the famous 2011 NBA season when Derrick Rose went absolutely berserk. Derrick Rose won the league MVP, averaging 25 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game, and 7.7 assists per game, carrying the Bulls to the #1 seed in the playoffs. Rose and the Bulls breezed past the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, beating the Pacers in 5 and the Hawks in 6. But Rose still had to beat the Heat with LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh. Derrick Rose knows he has to go crazy in this series, scoring 28 points in the 21-point win in Game 1. At this point, the Bulls had the advantage, and things were looking pretty good, but little did the Bulls know that that would be their only win of the series, as they went on to lose 4 straight games, ending Rose's spectacular NBA season. Rose still went into the next season with the same goal, win a championship. In the 2011-2012 NBA season, Rose had another great year, making the playoffs, and in one of the games, Bulls up 12 with 1 minute left, tragic strikes. Derrick Rose ends up tearing his ACL, forcing him to sit out for the whole next season. He made his return in the 2013-14 NBA season, but only played 10 games due to a meniscus tear. But when he properly returned to the NBA, he didn't have the same lightning launch or jumping ability as he had before, and sometimes it looked like he was scared to do certain things he used to be able to do. Rose then got traded from the Bulls, joining the Knicks, and at this point, teams knew Rose wasn't the player he used to be, which is why they traded him to the Cavs, then Wolves, then Detroit, then the Grizzlies. But after all those injuries, he was just a role player for those teams, which then later led to his retirement at age 35. So now this time is for the big question. Will Derrick Rose make the Hall of Fame? First, let's state reasons why he shouldn't make it. He was only a top-tier player for his first 3 to 4 NBA seasons, and technically didn't reach his prime as he was only 23 years old. Another reason is because his overall resume isn't as great as other Hall of Fame players. He was a 3-time All-Star, a 1-time All-NBA member, and obviously he won a league MVP. But some people don't think that's enough. But if we take a look at Grant Hill, who got inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2018, and compare his accomplishments with Rose, then I see no reason on why Rose should make the Hall of Fame. If players like Grant Hill, whose career was also a what-if, made the Hall of Fame, then I see no reason why a league MVP shouldn't. Then you have to see Rose's impact on the Bulls. Outside of their Michael Jordan days, the Bulls have been worse than awful. But then a player in his first 3 seasons leads them to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they played one of the greatest teams of all time. So, what are your thoughts? Should Derrick Rose make the Hall of Fame? And if he shouldn't, then tell me why. I'm excited to read your comments. And see you in the next one.